Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old kit reviews and oft times reminisces. Today we're doing another reminisce, Emancer from way back when. Now, at the time of this album, Invisible, Emancer had sort of taken the foot off the gas a little bit and got a bit groovier. And normally that sort of thing would, or that change would normally turn me off and have me looking elsewhere. But in the case of Emancer, it didn't, because it was a very engaging groove, which sort of fitted in with what I enjoyed at the time. And so, one thing I haven't done is actually find the blooming track we're going to listen to. So I'm going to waffle on about it while I try and find it. So it was a revelation to me, really, that I could sort of... goodness, where is it? What have I done with it? I suppose I could always edit. There we go. So I'm ready to go with this now. Let's go. Let's go. So the thing about, excuse me, Emancer was that, at this stage anyway, was that they still included plenty of the barrel along. You know, if you want some barrage, they chuck chunks of that in, as well as the sort of more riffy orientated stuff. So, you know, I talk about groove. There's groove and there's groove, isn't there? This is sort of groove that glaciers may carve, rather than that sort of dancey, groovy, sort of even AC/DC groovy stuff. This is altogether more impactful groove in the sense of weightiness. Yeah. So around this time, not lots, there were black metal bands, particularly the sort of those up Norway way, Sweden, that part of the world, who, they called it black and roll, didn't they? They were incorporating sort of that sort of groove into their music. And whilst some people were lauded for it, I mean, Satyricon, Satyricon, how we pronounce it, they were, I can't remember the name of the album now, Hate Vulture rings a bell, but I can't remember what it's called. They were getting applauded for the direction they were taking and their music. Whereas Emancer were doing a similar sort of thing, but for my money, they were doing it far better, but they didn't really get the recognition they deserved. I think image probably played a part in that, but nonetheless, of those bands that took that direction, most of them I didn't like at all, but Emancer I did. So there you go. I think that the thing that keeps me with Emancer is, I mean, the composition. If they just did the groovy stuff, I'd probably still like them. But the fact that they throw in the faster sections as well, throw in is probably too flippant a term, but the fact that they're there and that they're included in the songs, the contrast makes it far more engaging. And you know, I shall never, I don't think I'll ever, as I get older and older and older, you know, people say to me, surely you're not listening to this, still listening to this. And I go, why not? I still enjoy it. It still lifts me. So you can bollocks. I'll listen to what I want, thank you. But what's the point? What I was going to say now. Oh yeah, so I don't think I'll ever get bored of fast music, and so when it is, and this is my favourite form of music, so when it is in there, it makes it all the better. Yes, it does. One of the things I liked about Emancer is that little keyboard section there. They on a lot of their songs they introduce that sort of triumphal, sort of rousing motif, often courtesy of the keyboards. But it's just sort of it's an element that sort of just enhances the whole, and they are quite brief with it. It's not a technique or an artifice they use very often, but when they do, it works very well. Anyway, we've got less than a minute and a half to go, and so I'm just going to keep my gob shut, and my ears will thank me for leaving it be to the very end. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's how you finish a song. Superb. Yes, so I think, oops, that's a microphone about go for Burton. This album and the following album, despite the early albums, I think the first album was very sort of fast. Well, it's not sort of, it was fast and sort of dirty and sort of not lo-fi, but not that sort of production that what you say, wasn't the crispest, let's say, but normally that's the thing I like best. But I have to say, really, this album and the one after this, gelled most and fitted certain moods. You know, I would listen to this over the early albums because it sort of, hard to explain really, but it just sort of slotted in better for certain moods for listening to. Anyway, it's worth you searching the interwebs for this, and I'm sure you could still get it somewhere. Anyway, clicky bollocks. Catch you next time. Catch you all next time. Cheerio. I'm falling to bits everywhere, vocally even, but that's no secret, is it? Anyway, cheerio.